Warning, this program contains strong language and content that might require actual thought and critical thinking. Viewer discretion is advised. It's that time. Time to kick off your shoes, time to get grounded and reclaim your magic, and time to fly. We are the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe, and this is Tarot with an Attitude, featuring the Bangarang man himself, the Reverend Rob Lee. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee. Bangarang, Bangarang. What we put out, we get back. We need to remember that, folks. Today is the day to get grounded. Today is the day to reclaim your magic. And today is the day we learn how to fly. Grab your wings and go. Man, what a beautiful day it is out there today. I already can't wait to get started. Some different things going on. Our most gracious and loving Heavenly Father, thank you for everything that you have given us, the bounty, everything that we have to be thankful for and that we sometimes forget. We're here to say thank you. I'm here to say thank you to the spirits that you have given to us, the angels, the guides, those things that you have placed in our path. Please open our hearts and minds to anything that you might have for us today. And with everything, let us just hear. So mote it be. Here we go. All right, everybody. Good morning. People coming in. Glad to see people drifting in. Everything's happening. Let's talk about today. First off, I'm going to show you the cards that I got this morning. I looked and I was kind of tossed and torn about where to go, what to do. And, so sometimes I ask God, show me something in the cards. Where do you want to go? Okay. And I was seeing some different things here and there. And when we look at today being a 14, okay, 1 and 4 is a 5. All right. So in a 14, this is actually going to be some conflict, I don't understand, some things that are happening, things that are going on. And today and July is the month of assessment, taking a look, seeing what's going on and finding out what's happening. So here's what I have for you. And, that I had coming out of the gate this morning. All right. I'm going to go here. Let's see if I can do it this way. Okay. Maybe that's what we need to do this morning. All right. I think this gets this up a little bigger. So the first card I pulled was 25 from the Spirit, from Whispers of Healing deck, about learning, being curious, understanding what's going on. But the important part about learning? Learning requires you to be open to new information. Learning requires, you don't have to accept it, but learning requires you to be open to receive new and pertinent information that's coming in, or something that you have been given, or maybe to change the way you view the world. I saw this with our wonderful child here, and all of a sudden we have 25, 2 and 5. There's our 7, our sign of assessment. Now, so I was like, where is this getting caught at? So I brought out my Shadowscapes Tarot, and I have, here the King of Pentacles. So when I'm like learning, let's be specific. Spirit is saying what we need to do is we need to be learning today about what's going on in our actual physical world and learning how to deal with it, learning what makes changes. What I really see here in the King of Pentacles is learning to get grounded. That's what I'm seeing here. That's where we're starting. That's what's happening. Good morning, everybody. As people are coming through the door, glad to see you here. Welcome to Tarot with an Attitude. I am your host, the Reverend Rob Lee. You'll hear me yell bangarang for some of my newbies that I see out here. And that's just meaning, remember what you put out today, you get back. And that's kind of where we're talking about here. My newbies, go ahead, put it in. I'm on about 5 different channels right now. So if you have a question, go ahead and put it in, and I'll get to it as we come down. We'll go through, and I go top to bottom. I've got YouTube's, several different Facebook channels, things like that. Put your question in, be patient. But good morning. Glad to see you here. and bangarang. So we're talking about today being 714. That's 21 in the 6 would be 27, 2 and 7, 9, bringing some things into reality, manifesting, actually shaping things. So when we bring that with what the cards I was given for today, learning and the King of Pentacles, we need to be learning about understanding our physical world, and we get how does the physical world work? What do we do? And where can we influence what's going on in and around us? That's very cool. You know, I love it when Spirit talks in different ways or whatnot. Let's see what Spirit has to say. And good morning, everybody. You know, lots of people coming through the door. Thank you, Michael. Good morning. Robin Tribe, the tribe is getting here. Rebecca, nice to see you. Welcome. Ojit, hello, how are you? I am doing awesome. If I was any better right now, I'd be twins. Things are going good. Things are going well. We are going to have a good time today. We're going to have some fun. We're going to be sarcastic. We're going to let this go, and let's see what's happening in and around. Christina, good morning. Glad to see you. Welcome. Bangarang. Malshri, hello, sir. How are you? I am great. Thank you. Welcome in. Welcome in. Tammy, good morning, my love. Glad to see you here. Bangarang. Welcome. The tribe is coming in. Lots of new faces. Glad to see this is starting to happen. From South Australia, 10:36 p.m. on Thursday. It is Thursday, 9:06. So it looks like we are almost 13 hours behind you on Thursday morning, but the world globe checking in. What an awesome thing. We've got people from around the world in here right now wanting to talk about things and see what's happening. Rebecca, welcome. Everybody, reach up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell, because this is the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe. We want you to come in here. The channel is Dynamic Life Perspectives. I do so much on here. Last night we had News Dudes and Tudes of Mr. Bruce, and we were talking about space and people's concepts of it, different things like that. We have Dynamic Life Perspectives where we do the coaching. We do transformational coaching, and we talk about real world stuff and how we can affect it and see it different. Then we have Tarot with an Attitude. Tonight, folks, be ready. My wife is planning on being here if she gets home in time, okay? And we're going to do another Magical Unknown. So it'll be my wife together. It'll be absolutely fun. You don't want to miss it. So make sure you're ringing the bell and finding out what's happening. Thanks, Tammy, and same to you. 9 can be about spiritual lessons and creative energy. Absolutely. Absolutely it can. And there's so much here. What does something mean to somebody? And that's the importance today in our message of learning. Learning what is today, what's going around, what's the energy around you. Get grounded. How many people got up and just started? We talked about this yesterday on Dynamic Life Perspectives. How many people just got up and started running about their schedule? We have to work on changing that, learning some things new, learning how to build and manifest things into your life. It's going to be huge. I'm going to start college in 2 months, and will follow my passion. Am I on the right path to achieve all my goals? I tell you what we're going to do. We're going to ask this. We're going to go here. I will bring the tarot cards out. All right. What does your heart tell you? What does your gut tell you? Have you stopped to make sure are you looking for an affirmation, or do you really feel like you may have missed something? Mulshri, that's important. I teach the individuality and learning to stop. That's kind of what we're talking about today. Learning to stop and listen. Take a moment. Be here, be in the moment, and talk to your spirit guides, talk to your God, talk to your higher power, whatever that may be, the energy of the universe, whatever that is to you, bring that in, because it's your world. Remember, in learning to become the king of your world, we can make and rule everything. Pendulum, I ask that only things of light, healing, and knowledge be acknowledged today, that we work only within the light and within healing. Will you work with me today? Yes. I'm going to ask, you're a little slow this morning. Do you need cleaning? No. Oh, it's just the energy. There's like a funk. Yeah, I get it. I feel it. I've got it. So is this a good topic about let's clearing energy and understanding where the energy is at? And yes, so things are moving now. Things are happening. We're good. So Mulshri Narayan is going to college, and Mulshri wants to know if they're on the right path to achieve all of their goals. Actually, I'm getting a yes. Very much so. Very much so. Mulshri, what are some of your goals? That's one of the key things. One of the things you're going to need to do, it's great to have goals and it's great to have multiple goals, but make sure you're hitting in priority. That's fantastic. But everything I'm getting is yes. So let's take a quick look here. I'm going to go to the Angel Tarot. All right. And let's just do a quick reading for Mulshri and see. We'll do 2 cards. All right. And I'm thinking I'll do the shadow card and the light card, and we'll see what's going on here for Mulshri. Spirit guides, thank you. For those of you who are a little late getting in this morning, I did start with my prayer. My prayer has been said, and I acknowledge God, my higher power, and spirits and angels, and said gratitude for things that are coming in. You know what? I think I'm going to stay with this view. Let's see what's happening. We'll see how the cards lie here. Okay, so Mulshri, one of the first things we get right out of the gate, the 5 of Ariel. So now we are in the physical world, all right? What this is saying is don't be afraid to ask for help. You shouldn't go through all of this alone. There are some things that you're dealing with. Now, I see a breakthrough here in this. It's very ironic. You are proceeding on. This is your shadow card, the card that came off the bottom once I cut the deck. All right. And the 6 of Gabrielle is there to talk about your will, your desire, your passions, and a breakthrough. And you're moving forward. Don't lose sight of that. Keep going. This card actually says, congratulations. You've done a wonderful job. Time to move on with the next project, awards, scholarships, and promotions. You're doing very well. Things are happening. The 5 of Ariel is talking about in the physical world. So what I'm seeing here is I want you to be careful. You don't need to go through this current alone. You're going through some challenges or whatnot. But what I'm seeing here and what I really got is don't allow things that happen around you in this physical world to stop you from achieving your dreams. I see a lot of people being affected by news and different things or whatnot. You have your life. Make it. You can do that. Bangarang, you're on the right track. Keep it up. Stay focused. Don't let other things take you off track. That's awesome. Keep it up. Keep it up. Way to go. I'm from the future. LOL. Okay. Actually, you're from my past. You're not from the future because of timelines. I'm being smart ass. Okay. I'm very good at it. Don't feel afraid, Mulshri. Don't open that door to negativity. You're doing fine. You're doing everything. Don't become a perfectionist and you wind up bringing some very bad energy on yourself. Lighten up. Give yourself a chance. All right. One thing at a time. Full moon today in Capricorn. It actually began last night. And it is a beautiful, I would strongly suggest, my wife and I went outside, said thank you. We talked about things we wanted to release, different emotional things, different physical things, and what we wanted to replace that with. It's a great time in this full moon to do that and to go outside. So yes, Rebecca, the full moon is out. It started last night, was there for its first presence. It continues on. Please go out and see. It's supposed to be one of the biggest super moons for the remainder of the year. I did not see that last night, but it was very hazy here too. So, and I'm in Florida. So, and the winds were up, things like that. So the salt air, things like that were going. But yes, make sure you check out this moon tonight. It's going to be beautiful. It was awesome last night. Remember with the full moon, it's time to release some things. Okay. Make room for new things to come in. As the full moon and we start working back towards the new moon, that's when we bring some things in. So go outside, talk to God, talk to your higher power, talk to spirit, talk to Gaia, talk to universe, and talk to the mother and say, here's what I need to release. Here's what I need to let go. This is a great time to make this happen. Absolutely. Mulshri, just make sure you are putting your nose where it needs to be. All right. Now, Tricks to studying. The old man went back to school at 50. All I had was a GED. I didn't even have my high school diploma. And I got my master's degree from an accredited university, University of Central Florida. Go Knights, if you're looking. All right. But it requires focus. It requires maintaining, and it's going to require discipline. And that's what those cards were telling you about. Don't let some of those things pull you off track. Don't let something in this physical world pull you off track. You're doing well. Bangarang. God, Becca, I love you. Love you, Rebecca. Glad to see you. Okay. You're very welcome. You're very welcome. The journey is part of the learning. We're always learning. The journey is. It's kind of like my son, my youngest boy, okay, is very bad about hating the journey. He wants to get to where we're going. And he's 26 now, going to be 27 this year. So we laugh at it because enjoy the journey. And you had something there, Rebecca, in that, because learning to enjoy the journey makes the whole thing awesome. So that's very good. That's very, winter here. Oh, I keep forgetting that. It's such a small world, and that things aren't always, isn't it funny how we always kind of get centered on ourselves and we think in our own little bubble? That's learning, that's awesome. Can I get a love reading? Absolutely. Let's find out what's going on. Akanksha, let's see what's happening. We're going to do a quick one. You know what I'm going to do right here? I'm going to bring this up so people can see how to get hold of me. Let me make sure I'm putting up the right one. All right. Okay. Now, I'm going to start with this one, Akanksha. This is where, if you want to get more of a reading, more in-depth, book a session here. We can go from there. But also, folks, dynamiclifeperspectives.com is my other site where I do a lot of transformational coaching. I do spiritual counseling, spiritual guidance, Christian counseling. Lawn guys are going by. I don't know if you can hear it or not. But that's the important thing. So if you need to get more detail, let me know, and this is how you can reach me. All right. But rob.lee at Dynamic Life Perspectives, we're going to bring that around here in just a minute. And let me get back over here. Akanksha. There we go. I'm not even going to attempt the last name. Looking for a love reading, All of a sudden, I'm going to go with this because in my head, all of a sudden I heard "Looking for Love in All the Wrong Places," an old John Travolta song from the Urban Cowboy. Tammy's laughing. I know Tammy's leaning back right now, cracking up and laughing. In that, I want you to understand what I'm really picking up, that is a message, is that you might literally be looking for love in the wrong spot and in the wrong way. Let's ask some questions and find out. What does Akanksha need to know about love? Where is her love? We're going to go here with 2 quick cards on a reading, and let's find out. So I'm going to bring up the first card. This is with this deck, I do not read the reversals. Okay. All right. The 10 of Gabrielle. So this is in that will, that desire, that dream. A lot of worry here. Ask your angels for beautiful people. Yeah. Okay. We're all right. Looking for love in all the wrong places. You want love. You want to find love, but you're so hungry for love. You got to be careful about not living your life and learning to, we were just talking, Rebecca's just saying the journey is part of learning. One of the things people look for in a love reading a lot of times is a cheat code. And what this is you need to learn to live your life, okay? And not worry about love so much. Be happy within and of yourself. Be happy within and of your life. Stay out of the drama of others. Let it go. Don't worry about it. And you continue on your path. And this will very much help you to let love come in. Now, here's one of the important things I have to remind people all the time. We ask spirits, we ask guidance, we ask God, we ask the mother, all of these, whatever you are prone to, or if you're prone to all of them, which, bring somebody to me. But here's the thing. Not only is spirit obligated to help you and to bring somebody in, they're obligated to this other person. If you have not put yourself in that position to be of wholeheartedness, happy, in love with yourself, knowing your life and living life fullest, how can they bring somebody with those types of things and character traits to you? See what I'm saying? This is where we're at. The 10 of Gabriel, a lot of times the 10 of Wands can be a very painful card. And what we've got here is ask your angels for helpful people to lighten your load, working too many hours, trying too hard to please others. Live your life. The 5 of Gabriel, there we are again, talking about this conflict, this passion. We're working too hard to make other people happy. I hear somebody in your ear. Why haven't you met somebody? Why aren't you doing this? Why aren't you doing that? Because that's not your life. Set it aside. Let it go. Learn to be happy. Learn when you step outside to look up and say, isn't Gaia good? Isn't God good? Isn't the mother good? Look at what Earth, universe, and all energy has supplied to me. Learn to live your life and be happy in whatever path you have that day. Then Spirit can bring that person to you that is of what you're looking for, because Spirit has an obligation to protect them from us sometimes. Bangarang. Make sure that you know in that. That's ironic how I got that from the beginning of this reading from an old song. It's funny. All right, there we go. Akaksha. Bangarang. Make life happen. Remember, what you put out, you get back. Went on a job interview Tuesday. Took the path of less. I'm so happy for you. And less money. Interview went good, but wondering if I will be looked over because I'm overqualified. What does Spirit say about this? All right, let's find out. Okay. Number one, you know, Tammy, don't open that door to allow this in. It is something, though, that a lot of my younger people that are looking, okay, don't understand about older people. I find a lot of younger people, millennials, fear people that are older with a lot of experience and with education. And what those people find out, the people that are older, a lot of experience, education or whatnot, finds out sometimes it's harder for us to get the job because people that are younger than us fear our knowledge, fear our experiences, and they have fear that we're not going to be there long enough. So they would rather bring somebody else in. So Tammy wants to know, is Tammy going to be overlooked for this job she put in for yesterday? No, you're not. You're not going to be overlooked. Okay. Are they going to offer her something else? I just got that. Yep. You might take a look, Tammy. I believe what's going to happen, because while I was asking the first question, it just came crashing into me. Thank you very much. Is that you're not going to be overlooked. And I think they may be offering you a different position or something better. Now, this is where you're going to have to put up your protection and your guard to find out, to make sure you stay in what you're doing and the way you want to live your life. So, yes, you're not going to be overlooked. You're going to hear from them. There might be some other things, and there might be some things that they want to talk to you about that are different and put you to use in a different way. I'm hoping that makes sense. I'm going to bring this up here. We have the King of Raphael. So external, somebody looking at this, happy, letting things go. I see this as being a very good thing. Or whatnot, and that things are going to work out. And if Bridget's listening, Raphael in the house, here we go. Oh, look at here. All of this, happiness, joy, things like this are coming. So let's look. This was your shadow card. Let's start here. A new emotional situation. Messages regarding relationships or social invitations. Great intuitive insights. That's bang. So what I'm really seeing is there a man involved in this decision, an upper, somebody, in that, or the ruler of this company? I think they're going to look at you from a different way, okay? And it's ironic that you ask about the being looked over because of your age. They're going to see you for something different. There's going to be some different things. Again, you're right to worry about that, but that's what I have for you. You're not going to be looked over, okay? But they might feel that you could be better used in another position. Let me know. Keep me posted. I would love to hear what's going on with that. Bangarang. I hope that helps. Let me know. We are upside down. It's funny, Absolutely. Tammy, proud of you, Rob. I also went back to college when I turned 50. It was a wonderful experience being in school with all these youngsters. Oh man, have I got stories about when the kids found out that I wasn't a professor. They were so helpful, and I gave them wisdom. Great combination, wasn't it? Thank you. I'm glad you're there, and thank you very much. I appreciate it. Jazz, darling, honey, whatever. Thank you. Welcome. Glad you are here. Good morning, everyone. Hope all is well. It's been a while since I've been on. Changes are always happening, isn't it so? Isn't it so, Rob? Can you give me a reading? Thank you. Absolutely, Jazz. It is so good to see you back. It is so good to see some things happening. I've got 4 different decks here. I'm going to take a look, but I keep getting pulled over to a different deck for all morning. I've been kind of drawn. Yeah, we're going here. Let me get it out of the box. We're going to the Lights Years Tarot, Jazz, for you. All right. And let's see where this goes and what happens. But welcome back. It has been a while since we have seen each other, and I'm glad you are here. I hope everybody was, everybody in your life, everything's going well, and see what's happening. Jazz, good to see you. Here we go. All right, Jazz, got a little more coming at you, I feel like. So we're going to go here. All right, bring this up. I'm going to bring this over because we're going to do this in a different way. Jazz, I knew I was being drawn to this deck this morning. Didn't know why. You came through the door, and here we go. Okay. All right. Jazz, Jazz, Jazz. All right. Let me take a sip of my coffee, get closed in on Jazz. Oh, it is so good to see you. Was actually talking with my wife about you the other day, wondering if everything was going good or whatnot. Here we go. All right. So I'm going to do this way. Let's bring this up. I am going to put all the cards right side up. We'll talk about it. All right. And see what's happening. So first we have the 2 of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles, the Wheel. Things have changed. This could also mean some fortune coming your way. 3 of Cups. Now this card, I want you to remember this card and this card initially were coming upside down, reversed. And that very well could be pointing to you directly to see what's happening or something that you might be blocking. A lot of these cards I do see, is there a relationship here that's going on? So 2 of Pentacles, you need to make a plan. You need to understand what's going on. I see that there's something happening. Wow. And a change. It's going to bring a new relationship into your life or bring some good positive changes that are coming. What I'm getting is that you haven't really planned. You've been fighting right along. You've been kind of just getting up and going through life. And King of Pentacles, it's time for some wisdom. It's the second time we've seen this card today. Go back and look at the beginning of the show. The King of Pentacles reared its head to talk about being grounded, being knowledgeable, being present, being here. For you, though, this could also mean I'm getting a person, okay, of that type of being. There are changes. There are things that are happening. I'm not getting so much finances here. I do see things that are changing, and I do see some things that are coming about with other friends. Now, here's the thing. What I'm getting here, okay, don't let your other friends tell you how to live your life, okay? You have to take a moment right now and figure out something is changing. World turns. Nothing stays the same, okay? But don't let other people overly influence you. And don't you let them make your plans. You need to plan. Where do you want to go? What do you want? Where do you want to be? What do you want to manifest? What do you want to bring into your life? There's some wisdom here in the physical world. There's somebody physically present. There are some things here that you need to listen to, and you need to get grounded and understand. You can be in control of what's going on externally. Kings external, queens internal. The Wheel. Things change. People do change. How are you going to deal with it? This card, here's what I want you to see. When this card is upside down, okay, we have the Big Dipper. What's happening? Things are running out. Blessings are joy. Don't allow other people to suck the joy out of your life, okay? There's a relationship that's very important. and this needs to be rekindled and looked at. It's what I'm getting. Now, folks, a lot of times when I say relationship, is that always a romantic relationship? No, it could be a relationship with a friend. It could be a relationship with your work, your boss, career, those things, a parent, family member, but it also could be a loving relationship. What I'm wanting you to see is this is how this would have, make sure I didn't just mute myself. This is how this would have appeared, okay? And that Two of Pentacles, to me, talks about juggling things, looking, but I want you to understand it's in the real world, all right? Is it between you and other people? Are too many people drawing on your time? I'm really seeing something is affecting a relationship here, and you need to make some changes, or some changes are coming. Remember what's important. We've talked a long time ago about the hula hoop. Folks, pretend you're standing in the middle of a hula hoop, okay? This is your world. The only people that can come into your hula hoop are the people you lift it up for and bring them in. But you can also lift it up and push them out. It doesn't mean that you have to be hateful or loving, or it has to be permanent. But sometimes we get surrounded with too many people giving us too much things, and we get lost, we get confused. I went through that myself. I know it to be true. Remember, what relationship right now is the most important in your life, and do you need to feed? If that be the case, you need to take a look at it. That could be the relationship with yourself. Could be time to stand alone a little bit. Are you missing friends? Things like that. But what are you willing to give up? Make sure. That's what I'm seeing is a big change coming. You have some decisions to make or whatnot, and let's see where that goes. Bangarang, that's, reach out to me. I'd love to talk to you more about that, because there's a lot more there than what we can cover right here. Okay, that makes sense. All right, now let me see. Oh, I'm behind a little bit, but not super behind. But Jazz, bangarang, you got life. Things are happening. Things are moving. This is going to be good. Tammy, LOL. Yes, Rob, I was laughing. Sing it, Rob. Bangarang. That's it's funny. So many jokes on that song, so many everything. But if y'all haven't seen Urban Cowboy, go look it up. It's a classic for Tammy and I. It was an 80s thing or whatnot. Great movie, great music. Boz Scaggs, B-O-Z. Okay, look him up and let's find out what's going on. Okay. Rebecca, do you have any guidance for healing and manifesting? Rebecca, I talk about this all the time. And healing and manifesting. Healing is manifesting. Manifesting is healing. But at the same point, there are two different things. Manifesting, one of the things, my key thing, and we were just talking the other day, I need to go back in to do a dynamic life perspective show about manifesting specifically. You can manifest healing, but manifesting is bringing things in. One of the important things, I do believe in vision boards. I believe in writing stuff. I believe because we're making it real to this conscious self rather than just laying back there and becoming a thought, a wish, a dream. In manifesting, you need to stop what you're doing, sit down, clear, be present, be mindful, but create a memory. And I hope people understand this. Create a memory of what is to be as if it's already happened. Does that make sense? When we wanted to manifest this house, I saw us in this house and I enjoyed the memories that we had made in this house before we ever moved in. Make those things real. When you start making them real, the next best thing, or not the next best thing, the next thing that you to do in manifesting, talk out loud. Say things out loud. Say it with intent. Don't, guys are the worst about, well, I'm not doing that. I'm not, when I was working with people with addictions, I would give them exercises to do, Rebecca. And they're like, I'm not doing that because I make a fool out of myself. To who? You're by yourself 9 times out of 10. It's one of those things where it's talk. God, your higher power angel, spirit, Gaia, universe, they want a personal experience. They want to give us what we want, but we have to also remind ourselves and to be present to stop deceiving ourselves about, well, I really want it. I don't want it. It's going to happen. When you hear these words come out, you can start hearing, oh, I've got to change the way I think. I'm going to love my new thing, whatever it is. Wow, I can see us, my wife and I, sitting there on the back porch where we're reading tarot cards, we're talking to friends, we're enjoying a lake view. I created a memory of things that hadn't happened yet. You have to make it that real. Where when you think about what you're desiring to manifest, you bring those things into this world and you bring them in as if they had already occurred. See them as reality. Bangarang! What you put out, you get back. Words are power. And why are words power? Words are power because they force us into formulating and using our own will to make words happen. That's why those words are there, because what's coming out is where you're focusing your intention. So say them out loud. My prayers in the morning are not, they're like, hey, good morning. I love you. Thank you for being here. God wants that personal relationship. All right. Spirit wants that personal relationship, and they want to help you manifest. You need to make sure that you're working things as if you're working clay in exactly what you want, and be very vocal and very specific about it. Great question, Rebecca. In that, we do healing as well. We do healing. We bring that healing about. Thank you. Bangarang. That is awesome. LOL, last night was a misunderstanding what I was trying to say. Dom, buddy, I don't even remember we were talking about. It was a bunch of friends having a conversation. So you don't have to apologize to anything, buddy. Nobody took a bad thing. Peace, respect, health, happiness, and love, everybody. Tom, it's good to see you back in the house. Glad to see you back here and whatnot. Victoria Helen Stone, are Walmart tarot cards better than Costco tarot cards? I don't care where you buy them. Okay. And I know it's just being funny. But here's the thing. These are cardboard. They're pieces of paper. I don't get, I gave a deck to somebody and I went out and bought the exact same deck because I just felt like they were there. It's what I get. I get my messages from what I feel is God, my higher power, spirit, the guides that he gives. I open myself up. I believe my higher power is much more capable of talking to me than what most religions do. I don't look for anything bad. I will cleanse them from energy. It's just like anything else we do in our life. Okay. But haven't seen cards in either store though, by the way. Barnes and Noble, Books A Million, great, but absolutely that's, it's not them. It's what you put into it. That's what's happening. Kathy Marie, love and light. Glad to see you. May I get a reading? Absolutely. Let's see what Kathy Marie has. We're going here. All right. Welcome. We are the Barefoot Bangarang Tribe. What I want everybody to do is remember to reach up, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and ring the bell so you can find out what's going on. Here is where you can book a session with me at. And you know what? If you want to find out more about me, let me see if I can bring this other thing up. I've been rearranging, getting things going. Here, I'll just put this up from last night. Bruce, one of my best friends, good supporter, works very hard with me. We have news dudes and tubes together. All right, you need a travel agent? He's right there. A lot of times I'm drinking out of the cup he gave me. All right, let's see what's going on though. But there, dynamiclifeperspectives.com. That's where you can find more about me on a coaching level or whatnot. The phone numbers and the address, physical address, are not correct. We're getting that fixed. We got a big mess up in trying to get things tossed over. To book an actual session, go to tarotwithanAttitude.com. So that's where we're going. Okay. Let's see. Where do we go? Here we are. Let me see what's going on. Okay. There we go. All right. Here we are. Boom. All right. Kathy Murray. Let's see what's happening. All right. I just blocked somebody. Tarot Destroyer. Woo, that's their mission. Get out of your mom's basement. Go get a life. And this is what we're talking about. Respect others. You don't have to believe. That's fine. Leave everybody else alone. Let people live. That's one of those things. Do what's being good. So you've already done a bad testimony because nobody wants in this room what you've got. So there we go. All right. And Baptist preacher's kid. So trust me, I can tell you. All right. Kathy, here we go. Your first light card. What I have here is the Magician. And what I'm seeing is a reminder here that what you need to remember, focus is huge, but focus on what you can control. And you have to remember what you were given. The Spirit is saying here, Kathy, that you have something you're wanting to get done. Okay. But I feel like you keep getting pulled off course a little bit. And you are relying on other people. Rely within and of yourself. This is saying, look to you. There's something you want to get done. You want to get some things done. Remember, you were given everything we needed to succeed. You were given at birth. Okay. It's how you apply that. Now, has the outside world affected that? Absolutely. But start looking and thinking about where you're at with your own inner self. A lot of this coming back to you being in you, Four of Cups, your own happiness. Where is it at? You don't know what to do because, again, I feel like you're relying on outside influences rather than just staying straight and being what makes you happy. Okay. It's one of those things. Don't let other people influence and bring you down. This is the Three of Cups. And again, look, most of these cards are coming upside down. And this is because for you, it's a direct correlation to what's happening with you. Focus, Kathy, on what you want, what you need, not what everybody else thinks. I don't care, and I will give Tarot Destroyer this credit. He doesn't care, okay, or she doesn't care, all right? Open up to what you need, what you want, what you are. Be mindful of what you feel, where you go, and stay true to yourself. That's going to be, if you focus on what you want to do, bang, things are going to happen. Bangarang. That's really cool. Funny you got this because the guy who was interviewing me, all right, there we go, was hiring at another position and said that the store manager would be doing second callbacks. Okay. Thank you for verifying what I said, and let's see what's going on. Okay. Keep me posted. I want to see how this goes out and comes back. Thank you, Rob. Jazz, thank you for being here. Bangarang, come back. Everybody hit the like button. Reach up, hit the like button. All right, I'm going to check out Urban Cowboy. You got to. It is John Travolta, his first drama movie. It was his first real drama movie. And it's very cool. It's very good. It's old. If you want 80s in the US and yeehaw, cowboys and rednecks, this is the one to see it. It is fantastic. Future reading. Rashmi, good to see you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. All right, let's see what Rashmi's got here. Future reading. All right. Rashmi, we've been talking all morning. What are you putting out there? Your future is up to you. I can tell you how things are going to sit, but to look and see, here's where you're going to be five years from now, 10 years from now. That's all on every decision you make throughout the day. We are creators of our own destiny. Okay. I firmly believe that. If you don't believe that, if you believe that your destiny is set in stone, then what you're trying to do is look ahead at what God has intended to unfold for your life. And that just doesn't live your life. And you'll find out that's what's supposed to, because you're supposed to live your life. I don't believe in predestination. I believe we can change things. We can do things. We can alter our future. I believe we can alter the way we think, even at a late age or whatnot. I've done it. I've been there personally. It's just how much energy and effort are you going to put in it? Rashmi's asking for a future read. So here's what I'm going to do. We are going to go here. All right. Change is coming. I do see the possibility of some money. Let's look at what's happening here. Yes, the Queen of Swords, which is coming reversed. The Queen of Swords, look deep down inside. Don't try to be too logical. And again, you're trying to think through this from the wrong angle. Remember, we have emotions that we keep caged away. Don't cage those emotions away. You are you're forgetting to look at things logically, is what I'm seeing. Change is coming. There's going to be some change. The wheel always turns. All right. And it's going to be about you becoming a new person, you setting forth a new idea, new things are happening. What I want you to see here is this is about you doing this. But if you keep trying to stay down this logical path, or if you keep trying to look for, if you're doing it the way you're doing it, you and I need to talk more. I'd love to talk to you more. Okay. This is going to be a painful birth. Okay. So open up, take a look. Let's see what's happening. Let's see what's going on. Yeah. New things, new ideas in your physical world. You're blocking some new things from happening because of the way you're thinking. This is exactly what's going on. In the words of the great spiritual leader, lighten up. Okay. Live life, enjoy life. Stop trying to look for and read into everything too much. Stop being too logical. Stop being open up. Live your life as an experience. Stop and smell the roses. That's what I'm getting. Okay. Because there is something that's changing. Something is coming as a change. And this is going to be directly involved in who you are. In the future, I see you are not the person in the future that you are the person now, unless you block it. If you keep doing the same things, definition of insanity, folks, doing the same thing over and over and expecting a different result. That's what's happening. I've lost my sight in my right eye. Specialists don't know why. They know what has happened, but not why. I have no treatment at all. So it is really frustrating. And that I understand. So what we're going to do right now, everybody, let's take a moment and we're going to bring in some Reiki healing, if that's okay, for Rebecca. And we're just going to send her some energy healing, and let's talk about it. So everybody take a moment. Breathe in. See the energy all around you. Breathe it into you. Let it start to flow through your hands. Let it feel. And if you'll move your hands and feel it, you will feel the energy starting to form in a ball. Now, here's what I want to do. That next deep breath in through your nose. Breathe the energy straight from heaven down into your heart. Let it circulate. And let it out and feel it and flow it. Now, from deep within the earth, bring that healing energy. Bring those two energies together where your heart is the conduit, your body is the conduit. Bring them both together at the same time. Now feel them pass through as heaven penetrates earth, as earth moves to heaven, as above, so below. And you are the conduit between. We have this energy. We have this power. We have this Rebecca. We're going to take a look now. We're going to say Rebecca is having problems with her eyes, particularly her right eye. Rebecca, open your arms, receive healing energy, receive what's going on. Feel it wash over you. I'm asking that Spirit go to you right now, reach down, give you peace, give you understanding, and literally give you sight. Let you see. Let your eyes be made whole. Whatever blockage this is that's going on, or whatever is happening that's become detached, we need it to be fixed. Understand. Show how this is done. Make this happen. So, mote it be. Send that energy directed to Rebecca. Rebecca, receive, acknowledge, understand. We can do this more. Welcome. Glad. Thank you for putting your faith out and letting it know. Rebecca, I do like to contact him. My free time in every day. Drawn to you. Love and light. Send me a friend request for your reading. You are blessed. Black Man Nation. I guess that's what that is. Dude, nobody's going to contact you from here because you just declared your own karmic irrelevance. Okay? Don't feed off the work of others. Go do your own. Go do your own. It's okay. I love you. Reach out to me. If you've got something to offer, I'll do an interview with you and put you on the show. Okay? But you already did things the wrong way. Think about that. Don't give people, this is just absolutely just the stupidest thing I've ever seen. So, how are you going to give somebody direction when you're stealing from other people? I just don't get it. I don't get it. Good luck. Krishna, future reading. Let's see what's happening. I want to sell house many days possible. Let's see. Let's see what's going on here for Krishna. All right. Bring my coffee up. A lot of times it's not about drinking coffee. It's about bringing myself back into the real world. Taste, understand. Did you know that drinking a glass of water, drinking coffee, drinking a soda, drinking tea can be a way to use mindfulness? Take a moment, feel the warmth of the glass, feel the liquid. What does it taste like? What do you feel? Think about it. If you're trying to taste something, a wine taster has to be present for all of their senses. When you're doing this, and it's helping to be mindful and it's helping to bring that manifestation, healing energy in, what I want you to think about, you're driving down the car, okay, and you smell smoke. What do? You'll reach over and turn the radio off. But it's all smell. But what we're doing is we're now concentrating all of our senses. We need to do the same thing. That's exactly what's going on here, and make sure that happens. Okay, so here we go. Future reading. Krishna, go back, look. I'll not go through my future speech again or whatnot, but Krishna, here we go. Let's find out. Krishna Nandani, I can't tell what that is. All right, future reading. Okay, we're going to go here. Pay attention to yourself. You're blocking your intuition. You keep looking to other people for answers and other friends. The Four of Wands is here. You're blocking the celebration because you're wanting to be accepted. What I see here is being accepted, and you're wanting somebody to tell you yes, no, whatnot. Stop it. Live your life. The High Priestess is here to tell you need to focus on your own intuition, your own gut feeling, and living your life. The Four of Wands talks about breakthrough, establishing a new thing, and celebrating, but there is no celebration because you're waiting for somebody else to always tell you whether you did right or wrong, okay? The future reading here, let this go. Unblock this, open this. Become the person you are supposed to be and trust in and of yourself. Don't rely on other people to tell you how to live your life and what's going on. This is going to be a key issue here. I am going to go here, all right, for Krishna, all right, and going to be the importance, you being in control. 10, starting over, bring something to an end, let something new happen, become this person that you're supposed to become and not what you want other people to think of you or how you're doing it, okay? That's what I have. Control is going to be key, but you need to learn to control yourself, and that's what's going to happen and bring things about, okay? Bangarang. All right. Let's see what's going on here. We'll bring this down. Rashmi, I want to sell house. How many days possible? All right. I'm going to bring something up only because I have a chart, okay? Only because I can't remember at my age. I have memory issues. At 40, I had a stroke. I'm fine, but it did affect my memory. So I have some charts and things that I want to use. And I bring them up for timing and different things like that. So I love how you're already putting in days. Okay. So how many days? Let's talk about this. Let's find out what's going to happen. You know, I want to sell house. How many days possible? You know what? I don't know the market where you're at or whatnot. Let's take a look. All right. What I'm going to see here is if you're going to do it, you know, we've got cups. This talk about it's months, okay? But it's saying it also could be end of summer. All right. So summer, wherever you are or whatnot. Remember, this is about you and your area and things. I want you to honestly take a look and see, are you doing what you need to do? Do you have a realtor? I can't comment on this if you're outside of my country and what's going on from personal knowledge. But what I'm getting here is, are you actively pursuing it? And yes, cups are generally months is what we're talking about. But the summer, it can also mean the summer. So I see this could be happening during the summer. And wrong deck. We're going to go there. That answers your question. Let's see what. Oh, you know what? I didn't show you the card. Let's show the card. There we go. The Page of Cups. All right. That's Seas on the Seashore Summer. This is emotional. And this is about get your feet on the ground. What I'm seeing is not just hoping I sell my house. What are you doing to make it happen? Okay. And then you can do this within the next few months is what I get. Okay. Boom. So if you're looking for days, 60 days, whatnot, That's what I'm seeing. 60 to 90 days. All right. I honestly felt tingles. I'm glad you did. We open ourselves up to realize we are connected. There is energy that's flowing through me, through the computer, through the world, through my house, out. We are all connected. And that's one of those things when you open yourself up for it, you can feel it. I'm glad for you. Glad we could be a part. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Hi, everyone. May I please have a reading about my love life and my children? I will do your love life, and then we're going to call it. We'll go from there. You can reach out to me at rob.lee@dynamiclifeperspectives.com. Okay. And let's see what's going on there. So, Keisha, we're going to go with your love life. If you want to go into more detail, this is going to be brief. All right. Book a session. I need people to book a session and find out what's going on. Okay. Here we are. Keisha, love life. Keisha, love life. I do this sometimes to make sure that I'm focused where I need to be focused or whatnot. Okay. All right. Here we go. 701. Stand your ground. What I'm really picking up here is, Keisha, is other people are going to try to tell you what to do, but just stand your ground. Don't give up on who yourself. Don't look at, I feel like you're being defensive, and sometimes that's okay. You have some beliefs, and I believe somebody's trying to tell you, you're being too picky. No, you're not. No, you're not. Stand your ground. Listen to what you know in and of yourself. Be serene, because you know that, Keisha, what I'm really picking up on is you want a relationship that will last forever. Okay. Stand your ground. All right. This is going to be very important on what you want, what you desire, and do not give up yourself. The Queen of Pentacles is here. You have to take care of yourself and those children in this real world. That comes first. So don't just bring somebody in because other people think, other friends want to see us with somebody. They think that makes happiness. That makes happiness for them. Can you be happy within and of yourself? Okay. Can you form that love life where it doesn't matter because you've got your kids, you're growing up, you fall in love with life, and you can take care of you? That's going to be what I see. Bangarang. Folks, this starts at 9 a.m. Eastern. Glad some other people are getting here. There's no way I'm going to be able to get to everybody, today. So just remember, okay, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, ring the bell. Make sure that you understand, okay? This is all up to you. Your life is your life. You take control of it. You move on, all right? Tonight, 7 p.m. I think it's going to be 7 p.m. Might be 8. I got to find out what time my wife gets on. That's why it's important to ring the bell so you'll know when we're coming on. Magical Unknown with my wife, Gillian, where we read cards together. We do things together. It is a ball. People love my wife. Things that are happening. I love my wife. All right. So make sure you understand this is what's going on. But most importantly, take what you want. Leave what you don't. Okay. But leave with some peace, love, and light. Bangarang.